Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. It's Monday morning. We are the most awesomest podcast crew out there because we are the SpecsRated podcast crew. And clearly, if I say it's awesome, then it must be awesome because I am the awesome one himself, Mr. Rev J Awesome. As always, of course, I am joined by the dude over there playing Mario Kart. I mean the spectacular Specs.
I am just pulling a B and a red.
And the wonderful BeaGolden.
Hey, what's up?
See, I kept it nice this week, B, because I'm proud of you.
Aw, thanks. Are we
why?
gonna start that right off the bat?
We are. We're gonna start that right off the bat. I just want to say that, like, it only took you 2 years.
But it finally happened.
But it finally did happen. What happened 2 years later, B?
I finally beat King Boo, and I finished Luigi's Mansion 3. It did. It happened.
It is
today.
done.
It went down.
It is
that
official.
That game is done.
What?
Yup. I told Rev and
First place.
after 2 freaking years, y'all. Okay, so for those of you that might not know the story,
What's the secret?
I got the game.
The secret is to win.
Yeah, and not die. At the end of 2019, I bought the Switch and I bought Luigi's Mansion 3. I started playing the game in like 2020, played through decent amount of time, got to the final boss, King Boo.
Mm-hmm.
There are three like phases of the final fight with him. I could not beat him at all. To the point where I finally gave up and rage quit that game for like months. Did not even look at the game, did not even think about that game. And then my very first live stream on Twitch was me playing Luigi's Mansion trying to fight King Boo.
How'd that go?
For like 3 fucking hours. Sorry, Mom, but legit. Trying to beat King Boo, and I did not beat him, so I rage quit the game again. And I every now and then, when you get those nights when you don't know what you want to play, not really feeling any game, I would jump in, die a few times, get pissed, and call it a night.
Go play Animal Crossing.
Yeah. So tonight I was sitting here, this morning, and my son was randomly like, "Mommy, you still need to finish Luigi's Mansion." He's like, "You need to beat King Boo." I'm like, "You know what, Brandon? You're right. I do." I was like, "Should I try? Do you think I can do it?" And he's like, "You can do it." He's like, "You got this." So I started this morning, and I played like off and on all day, taking breaks, not really rage quitting, but just taking
Staying
breaks
calm.
here
I
and
got
there.
this.
Yes. And this evening, it freaking happened when I finally got the bomb in King Boo's mouth on that last thing. Like, I think I legit quit breathing.
I was gonna say. So what happened?
She's like,
No, that's exactly what I looked like. I was sitting right here, and I was like,
Did that just happen?
I like looked at Brandon, and he looked as shocked as I did. And then like the cut end scene finally started, and I like dropped the controller, and I was like crying, and Brandon was like running through the house cheering.
and then the Switch died, and then the data was corrupted, and then nothing saved, and
my Switch is in half right now, by the way. No, so that game is done.
Well, congrats. But I need to ask, what the hell are you doing to finish all these games?
I'm really fucking bored and have no one to talk to. I have no life. I have no friends. I mean, Rev, you and I text message all day, but that's different.
I'm replacing you. You're done. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
You and I texted.
Bye,
You're
Felicia.
off doing your thing.
Them Pokemon ain't gonna catch themselves.
I know, right? So what do I need to do in the meantime while you're off Pokemon going? I'm kicking ass and taking names in games lately.
Okay, so your next game is
Village.
The Village.
And Alien Isolation.
Yeah, and on Switch, I'm getting farther in Earthbound.
Oh,
to the dismay of someone on this podcast.
Anyway, so if we're jumping into today's episode, welcome back, everyone, to an awesome Monday morning. And let's talk about awesome video game things that are not related to B. Damn it, the first story is related to B, though, because it's a horror story.
Sorry.
Anywho.
Maybe it's not the circle of Rev. Maybe it's the circle of B.
Nah, clearly that just don't make no damn sense. Anywho.
It's less nauseating.
Y'all remember back in 2015?
No.
Nope.
Y'all remember the PlayStation? That system that I'm quite fond of?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Vaguely. You mean the one system I've never owned? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I'll never own again. Y'all remember the PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do y'all remember Until Dawn?
No.
Yes.
Okay. It's a horror game, B. You would love this. It's a horror survival. It's right up your alley. It's the same kind of games we normally play. And this game took off with friggin' success. They actually made 2 of them. I believe those Until Dawn 2. I know my son has beaten the hell out of this game. I believe he beat it. I know he played the hell out of it. I played it a little bit back when I did have the PlayStation. I started getting into it, died a bunch, and then I got rid of the PlayStation, so clearly I stopped playing it.
Clearly.
Anyways, it was an awesome AAA slasher horror game, and we've seen, some here and there coming out, but we never really get too much in the way of horror games, at least not that really makes us, kind of jump with suspense.
Right.
Until now. We actually have an upcoming game entitled The Quarry.
Ooh.
Yes. So, Supermassive.
Tell me more. Would it be a podcast if I didn't sing something?
Yes, it would be a better podcast.
You just said that.
I did.
And all the bee love is gone from this episode. It started off on such a high note.
It did, and then you just, damn it,
and then I opened
right out the door. Yes. Exactly. So if you would just sit there and BB.
All right. BB.
BB. All right.
Saw the preview for this. Looks freaking amazing. You're at this quarry camp, and they're, closing out camp for the season. They're having one last little hoorah, and I believe you play as 9 different characters, and you actually kind of rotate as the different characters throughout the game, depending on your actions, as each character is going to ultimately determine who makes it to the end and who doesn't. And this game is actually inspired by some of the classics like Friday the 13th and even Evil Dead or The Thing, which kind of gives it that more scary slasher element to it. And it even shares a little Scream element to it.
Oh, yeah?
Not to mention the actual casting for this game. Freaking David Arquette himself is in the game.
Oh, well, there's Scream right there.
Right. But it does also include such as Justice Smith, who was in Detective Pikachu. It's got Ethan Suplee. I never knew how to say his name. Dude from My Name is Earl. Ariel Winter from Modern Family. It's got Evan Evagora from Star Trek Picard. And Ted Raimi is actually in this game as well, from The Evil Dead. So, yes, it's got... You
didn't mention Brenda Song. She's a big...
It's got Brenda Song from Dollface. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of Dollface. I don't know. It's got Lynn Shay from Insidious. I don't know who that is either.
Brenda Song has been in a lot of stuff, like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I know. Next.
And she's engaged to Macaulay Culkin. And
Macaulay Culkin is still alive?
Yes, and they have a 9-month-old son.
The greatest thing I ever saw Macaulay Culkin in was a movie called Saved.
That was a really good, funny movie.
That was a messed up movie. Old school movie. Specs, you wouldn't have seen this one. It's one of those indie B-flick kind of movies there. Freaking.
Yeah.
No.
The thing that stands out to me is just this one scene, because they're in a Catholic or religious school or something like that, and I just remember someone yelling at someone, telling them they need Jesus in their life, and then throwing a Bible in their face. Like, weird
That's
movie.
my go-to saying. What are you talking about?
Oh, good movie though. Good indie movie.
I just Googled it. It was from 2004.
Oh, hey, yeah, there you go. Wow, that's the year my oldest was born, who is now 18. Mm-hmm. I'm getting old. Anyways, hell of a cast, hell of a looking game, scary as hell. Definitely on board, right?
Yeah, it looks sweet.
I am definitely on board to check this one out. I believe it had a June release. Do y'all remember?
Yeah.
When it was I believe it's coming out in June.
Yeah.
So that's right around the corner. March is already almost over. April, May, June. Get us a new horror game to jump into this summer.
Where's our chainsaw?
Yeah, I still have to look more into that. I haven't heard any updates recently for Friday.
Oh. Funny that you mentioned.
All right, Pete, take us into our next story. What do you got?
So, I don't have a release date for it yet.
However,
but as I was sitting here trying to come up with ideas of what to talk about, an hour ago, that popped into my head, and I was like, hey, have they come up with anything else? Like I said, still no release date, but so we all know the standard, like 1v4, 1v8, 1v multiplayer of like Friday the 13th and, Dead by Daylight, all those other games that we play.
Yeah.
I personally don't know of any that do this, but maybe there are. But I just thought this was going to be cool because this game is going to have a 3 versus many.
So we're gonna have
what?
The 3 killers of the family.
Killers of the family. So us 3 could play the killers versus the survivors.
Oh dear God. That is going to be intense.
Yes. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, absolutely. I have to talk about this.
So when this game drops and people want to jump on there and get murdered by the SpecsRated crew, I'm just saying.
If there's a car, I'll pull you out of it. So yeah. So it looks like things are still on the move for this game. The game itself has a website, so I will be checking it more frequently to get updates and hopefully a release date soon. But
give me a summer or fall. Give me summer or fall.
Right. Like I said, that was one thing that definitely caught my attention, is that there will be 3 killers versus...
That's going to make for a different kind of player zone.
Oh, 100%. It says there was something...
You're not safe anywhere with a game like that. I know there's a killer over there. I know there's a killer over there, but where the hell is the other one?
Right. It says ultimately 3v4 was the structure the team found most enjoyable for the experience in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This match structure...
Words are hard.
This match structure allowed us to keep the family feeling powerful, but not overpowering, and the victims feeling somewhat helpless alone, but dangerous if organized.
I believe this game is going to have that added element of actually being able to fight back and stand up for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of like Evil Dead, which is another one we need to look back into.
Right. So, yeah.
That should be fun.
I'm looking forward to this game even more now. The 3 of us can play the killers and take on some survivors.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That is going to be intense even for the killers. Though.
Oh, it will. Because you imagine
That's my kill.
Give me that. Or
damn it, B, why did you kill her? I wanted to kill her.
Or say we're the killers and we happen to split up and then we end up getting cornered separately and we got like 4 of the survivors on us. Next thing you know, we're downing. I was like, get over here. Freaking scorpion, get over here.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Bruh. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
And there is the killer might have a one-on-one advantage, but all the fallen soldiers along the way have helped level that playing field. To put it in Friday the 13th words, all you need is the car keys and you're gone. So
it's gonna be the survivors are stuck there trying to freaking get out. So all they gotta do is find the keys, get in the car, and get out of there. And then there's freaking B standing there. Get over here! Rips him out the damn windshield. Oh my god! Of course,
but no release date yet, huh?
No release date yet, but like I said, I have marked this page as one of my favorites, and I will be checking it often for more updates. So stay tuned. And thank you for that segue, even though you knew nothing about the fact that I had that tab up on my screen.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. To talk about things I know nothing about.
Well, yeah, you do that.
Wow.
Oh,
that looks... I can't wait for that game now.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's what I got. Specs, what you got?
I only have one really... Well, you know, the world's in a horrible place right now.
The world's on fire?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Always.
This little clip brings a tear to my eye, actually. How many people do you know that's 80 years old stream?
0.
Wait.
You're full of crap.
Minus the 12.
Now he's just saying number.
Yeah, I know one. Nope, I got nothing.
There's an 80-year-old streamer on Twitch.
Really?
There is. And,
male, female?
It's 80-year-old. Her name is... let me find her name here.
Let it be like a classic
Wow
old
Grandma 78. So she plays...
Oh my god, that is awesome.
Okay?
That's amazing.
She's been playing since 2004.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
So this just came up on my feed, and I'm like, this has to be talked about. She's 80 years old, and she decided to have a subathon for her birthday.
Aww.
An uncapped subathon.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are dangerous. Just so you know, people out there, uncapped subathons are dangerous. She started off at 10 hours. It ended up to 210 hours for her subathon because a YouTube streamer, Courage JD, who I follow on YouTube, and he also is on Twitch, tweeted about her. All his fans went to her page wishing her a happy birthday and all. Now, she was doing a subathon because she needed new dentures, apparently.
Aww.
Aww.
So, things went according to plan for Courage because he put out the tweet, all his followers went, and then another streamer, Trainwrecks TV, which the guy is hilarious if you ever watch him, donated $10,000 to her.
Damn.
For her birthday.
That is awesome.
Oh.
With a memo saying, it's all love, baby.
Aw, that's adorable.
Go wow grandma.
Exactly. They raised over $20,000 in subscriptions from donations.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Hell, man, she's 80 years old and playing
2
WoW
hours.
and figured out how to stream. Hell yeah. Rock on with her bad self.
Exactly. So in less than 2 hours, her stream timer went from 10 hours to over 200 hours, and she still had 250 hours left. She received 1,601 subscriptions, 94,700 bits, and $10,120 in donations.
Damn.
And
grandma getting them dentures.
FYI, she's live right now.
Is she?
Nice.
She has 58.5K followers.
So I just wanted to bring this up, that this is amazing, and it just goes to show anybody can stream on any platform that you want.
Hell yeah.
And this is like absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for her.
Hell yeah.
But I can only imagine her being in her stream and all of a sudden all these people out of nowhere, happy birthday, and I'd be like,
you can give poor grandma a heart attack. Damn.
That's what I'm saying, right? You need to be careful, guys. Like,
right? She's 80-year-old grandma.
Oh, she is adorable.
Hey. We're doing this thing here. We're not watching grandma. Let's finish the podcast, then you can watch grandma.
Cute. I want to give her a hug. I want her to be my grandma.
Well, there you go. She got a plug on the SpecsRated now.
Well, that is awesome.
So cute. Everybody go follow her.
Yes, I want our 5 viewers to go follow her.
And she's got a little doggy cam in the corner.
That's awesome.
So cute.
So that's all I have right now.
Okay.
Good on
Back
her.
to Rev.
Back to Rev. All right. Well, look. I want to talk about the flip side of the world.
Flip side.
Yeah. 80-year-old WoW gaming grandma. Awesome. Heartfelt love.
Okay.
And then there's the assholes stealing Steam Decks off people's front porch.
What?
Yes.
So Valve has officially started shipping out some Steam Decks, and it's getting to the point where fans are now requesting, or not just fans, but actual purchasers of these, are requesting more discreet packaging, because it has your classic lithium-ion battery, LCD, blah, blah, blah. It's got all that written on the packaging. People who know Steam Decks are being shipped out. They're watching box sizes, and this crap is already getting ripped off people's front porches.
Yeah, the article that I saw, someone had put a text box over just a regular brown Amazon box and just typed in there, "I swear this is not a Steam Deck. Please don't steal me."
Yep. So yes, Steam Decks are officially, and we've talked about the Steam Decks several times on our show before. They're officially they're making their way out there. People are starting to receive them. People are not receiving them. I mean, it is what it is. But yes, so fans are already asking for more discreet packaging because people are assholes, and if you can't have something, hey, why not just take it? On a happier note, though, for the people that are receiving their Steam Decks, Game Pass is now making its way onto the Steam Deck using a beta Microsoft Edge browser. So Microsoft is actually working with a new beta way of using Linux with your Steam Deck to actually be able to access your Game Pass. So now not only are you getting all your Steam games on your Steam Deck, but you can get all your Game Pass games as well. Minus that 1.5-hour battery life, I'm really thinking this thing is...
Wait a minute. The Steam Deck's only got an 1.5-hour battery life?
In one of our original episodes, I had mentioned how it only has about a 2 or 3 hour battery life.
Oh my god!
Because it's a mini PC. It runs a lot.
It runs a lot of power.
In comparison to our Switches, which can last hours, because it's not doing all that much computing, in all honesty.
Right.
Now,
that makes sense.
All of this computer, put it in your hand, and try and run that with no actual power supply other than a battery.
I thought you were going to say and try and run.
Oh, I can run with all this. I run all the time. I run away from all my hopes and dreams. No,
I run away from my problems and my feelings.
No, I face my problems head on, because
this is the podcast where we all get sentimental and real.
Yeah, I remember when I used to be young, and I had hopes and dreams, and
I remember when I loved life.
I said one day I'm gonna be in the World Wrestling Federation.
You could still do it.
True story. True story. I shit you not. I have a Christmas card from back when I lived in Detroit, from when I was junior high, somewhere around that point in time, where a buddy had given me a Christmas card, and inside it says, "Here's to help you get started in Texas." And he taped a penny to the inside of it, because back then I used to talk about how I was going to leave Detroit, go down to Texas, and join Shawn Michaels Wrestling Academy.
That's why you ended up in Texas.
That's how I ended up down here.
Yeah. I get it now.
We're going to go with that. The academy shut down, and now... No. And
so you joined
now I'm just
instead.
Old and yeah, right.
You could go to a different wrestling school.
Bro, I'm too old for that now. I ain't gonna.
He's got like aches and pains and like.
You know how long it takes me just to stand up? I mean, come on, man. Trying to do moonsaults and stuff like that. I'm gonna get in the ring against the guy one time and be like, "Pin me, I'm out."
Dude, you just getting into the ring would be a problem.
I'm that dude that trips over the ropes, man.
I crawl under.
I supposed to get over. Whoop.
I go to get in, I end up back outside on the ground.
I crawl under the bottom one.
That's the smart one.
On the ground, I just roll under the ring. I'm not here. Y'all do the show without me? I was never here.
Where did we go with this?
I don't know. Game Pass available on the Steam Deck using a beta Microsoft Edge.
It's a cool thing that they're doing. The only thing I don't like is that they're using a dumbed down part of Edge. Right now, their browser already has enough problems.
Yeah, not that a whole hell of a lot of people use Edge to begin with.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. But I mean, they're trying to do more work with Linux now, you know, because that's what they need to do to be able to get this to run properly. And as with everything else, I mean, this is the trial for the Steam Deck. This is the first time we're getting it in our hands. This is the trial for the Game Pass. You know, a year from now, it could have completely flopped out, or I mean, it could be the greatest damn thing. You know, people will be walking around with that Steam Deck. Yeah, I mean, no, it just came to me. I mean, think about it. So, Game Pass, Linux, Microsoft Edge, they're really starting to put the full PC aspect. Yeah, it's like...
It's a mobile PC.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, so many future potential possibilities of what you could get done in an hour and a half. I mean, it's freaking crazy.
So, remember we did a podcast and I did the... What was that live streamer setup?
Yes.
Amazon?
Yep.
You can hook that up. All three of us could be playing and be streaming it live. Like
exactly. We could literally be anywhere.
We could be on a bus tour playing 3 games and streaming it.
Literally on the bus driving through different cities.
Crazy, man.
That'd be awesome.
So many, right? So many possibilities are literally being placed in our hand in a wireless, free of everything sense. And I'm sure, honestly, I'm sure I've made mention of this before, but cities, you know, like mine, San Antonio, a lot of cities like that are also starting to offer city Wi-Fi, where you literally have Wi-Fi just throughout the city itself that you can connect to. So, I mean... The possibilities are really, truly getting to be freaking endless. Oh.
Welcome to technology.
All right. All right, B, what else do you got?
All right.
But before you say that, I want to talk about that bundle I talked about last week, because I'm going to steal your next story from you, because I know what you're going to talk about.
I actually left that one. I wasn't going to talk about that one because I knew that you had the same one. But go ahead since you brought it up.
All right. So then I guess I'm just going to run with another story since I'm not really stealing it from B.
He's just going to say, fuck this, I'm doing another story.
Exactly. So welcome to the awesome show. So y'all remember last week I was talking about the Itch.io bundle. Yeah, that indie game company. They're putting out that
almost
bundle
1,000 games.
Was it 1,000 or was it more?
It was like 900 something.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, so it was like 1,000 games for like $10 that you could get, or 1,000
indie games
items, because you got the indie games and you got digital content along with it, all that kind of stuff. And they obviously had passed their freaking goal that they had. So now I actually want to jump us over to Humble Bundle. Now, one of the big differences between Humble and Itchy is the fact that Humble works with more of a AAA companies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Humble actually has a Stand with Ukraine bundle. At the time of recording this, y'all, which we do record it Saturday night and y'all watch it Monday, there is 5 days left, 5 days and 15 hours at the time of recording this left in the bundle. So do math, because I don't, and that's how much time y'all have left to go get this bundle. If you missed it, my bad. Y'all should really pay attention to Humble, because they do awesome things like this. And we have talked about Humble on this channel before. But anyways, as of right now, the Stand with Ukraine bundle, for a minimum of $40, they are giving out 123 items, which obviously you're looking at 123 compared to 1,000. You're like, oh man, I really missed out with that one. But you also got to remember, like we just said, AAA games that they
There's
actually
some good
work
games
with.
on this bundle.
They work with Steam and they work with Windows. So they're actually giving out things like Satisfactory, Back for Blood, Metro Exodus, the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Max Payne 3, Sunset Overdrive, Fable Anniversary. Fable, one of the classic games. People love freaking Fable. Slay the Spire. That was a good game right there that I actually really wanted to get around to playing and never actually got a chance to. Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So if you want to be a car mechanic back in 2018, now you can live out your dreams doing that. Not to mention Amnesia, several of which I completely forgot about. Super Hot, Drawful 2, West of Dead, which is an awesome little indie game. I played a little bit of that. Toe Jam and Earl, Back in the Groove, which was that remake that they made of Toe Jam and Earl, which if y'all don't remember them, classic Sega Genesis right there. Brothers, Tales of Two Sons, and I mean, that's just some of the games you're getting, on top of which you're also getting digital content along with it. You're getting the Army of Darkness one-shot Humble Bundle exclusive starring Ash from the Evil Dead and his adventures. There's a Red Sonja book that you're getting along with it. Pathfinder, Starfinder, freaking Judge Death, The Boys Volume 1. Not to mention, there's also Music Maker, EDM Edition, PDF Suite, as well as, for those of y'all that own a 3D printer, you're getting the actual work for 3D printer accessories. I know there's a lot of tabletop games. You have your Warhammers, you have your Dungeons and Dragons, you have this, that, and the other. So you're actually getting 3D printer elements for that as well. So
that's pretty amazing, actually.
Yes.
This looks like a great bundle.
Yes. 123 items of just AAA content for a minimum of $40. That's all you have to pay for it to be able to get it. Can you donate more? Yes, you can if you want to. And again, at the time of recording this, they have already made almost $7 million. They're already sitting at $6,819,000.
Nice.
So that's 2 weeks in a row. 2 bundles that we have told y'all about. So if y'all miss out on these, it's not our fault. We're doing our job.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people need to look at gamers and look at the community that the gamers actually create, that spend money to help Ukraine or any country with bundles like this. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And these companies, thank you so much for doing what you do. Like, putting it out there for us, like, to get deals like that is just crazy.
These 2 bundles alone have raised over $12 million.
Exactly. Like, whew.
Yeah.
Gamers spend money.
Yeah, we do. Even when we don't have it, we still spend
100%. Right here. That's me.
Yeah, we don't all have the, expansion pass for our Nintendo Switches already with those new Mario Kart tracks. No, of course not.
Yes, we do.
She did.
So do I, because gamers spend money because we need
gamers
them.
spend money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where we are with bundles.
Speaking of the packs, how do you guys like it so far? For the Mario Kart.
I'd like it a lot better if I wasn't getting hit with 27 and a half damn shells and when I was in first place on the final lap, dropping me back into 6th.
B?
I'm loving it. I'm
You need to calm down, McDonald's.
I'm loving
Freaking
it.
hate Mario Kart. I have
You
always
freaking
hated Mario
love to
Kart, and I
hate
will
Mario
always
Kart.
hate Mario Kart. I will always play it, and I will always hate it.
Yes, but you also love it. Kind of like me. You hate me, but you're still kind of my friend.
That's to be determined. Anyways.
Oh, wow. But no, I haven't played too much of it. I did the Grand Prix for the first course set, but I didn't see anything that jumped out at me as annoying other than, getting knocked down and
No, there is an annoying. So I've played through all 8 courses several times because the kids and I were
was too
just
busy
going back
beating
and forth.
Luigi's Mansion 3 today.
It only took 2.5 years.
Did I mention that I beat Luigi's Mansion
You beat
3 today?
Ouija's Mansion?
I did.
She beat Ouija's Mansion today.
I did.
Only took her 2.5 years. But she beat it.
Shut up. I beat it.
Wow.
It's okay. I still
And
have
I'm buying
games.
myself a Luigi plushie to celebrate.
I still have games I haven't beat. It is what it is. They piss you off, you get rid of them, and then you just stop playing. But, so, like I said, the kids and I have been playing the hell out of them. We've actually played them several times before we jumped over to Smash Brothers for fun. But, so the courses, obviously, they're pulling from other ones, but there's one course. Some ninja hideout level.
I don't think I've gotten to
yet.
that one yet.
It's brand new. It's not from another course.
Okay.
It was created for this. I'm guessing. Apparently, I didn't actually get a chance to look into that yet. But it's not listed as being from something else. So I think it's an original track.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't say like 3DS or GameCube
Exactly. It doesn't say any of that. So this original track, and this is the most craziest track I have seen to date. Because it's weird. There's like 20 million different ways to go. Like you're going through and it all seems to line up. But like there's the stairway you can go here, or you can keep going around here, or you can go up here, or you can go down here or over here, and then you're on the rooftops, and then you're over here, and then you're back in this place, but then you're over there, and then you go to make the jump, and then you're flying up in the air. But if you miss this level, you can go to this level, or you can go to this level, and then there's this level that also raises up to this level that puts you here or back down. Do
you remember the scene in the labyrinth with all the stairs that just go every which way? That's what I'm picturing in my head.
That was the inspiration for this level. I'm telling y'all, like when we get done recording this, y'all freaking play this level. Yes, like it's just so all over. It's awesome. I love it, but it's the most craziest thing. And I never actually know if I'm going the right way. I just hope and pray that I am. And nice. I was on this.
Specs, don't play it right now.
4 or 5 times. And then like the last time I was playing it with the kids, I went a whole completely different way. I'm like, I have never been this way before. And this is like my 5th time driving on this map. It's
so
freaking
this
crazy.
Course is from the Mario Kart Tour.
Oh, is that what it's from? So it's from mobile?
Oh.
And see, I didn't see it listed as tour. They have a Paris one that is actually listed as tour.
The Paris Promenade?
Yeah, that one's listed as tour, and I think they have another one listed as tour. But when I was looking at that Ninja Hideout one, I didn't see it listed as tour, so I wasn't sure. I thought it was original.
It's
yeah,
Ninja
it is.
Hideaway.
Yes.
It's a race course in Mario Kart Tour that was introduced in Ninja Tour.
Okay. Yes, crazy freaking level, So yeah, that's where I am with that, Specs. Talking about if anything jumps out at you or seems all crazy. Yeah, that one. You're going to love it.
Yeah, we have to do that after we record.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, give us another story. What do you got, B?
Do I actually get to talk now? Because last time I tried to, you took over and then just...
Okay, so look, my next story, this is what we're going for here.
No. I have something important.
Fine. Continue.
Okay. So we need to sometime around holiday 2020 or 2022.
2020?
Wow.
2020?
It's been a rough day, okay? A good day, but a rough day. We need to take a break from podcasts because I'm going to be a little busy because there's a new game coming out. And it's got my name written all over it, and it has nothing to do with like horror movies or true crime or anything like that.
I know where we're going with this.
Where are we going with this?
They're making a Golden Girls game.
No, but that would
Oh my
be
God.
amazing. Anybody listening that's a game developer, Golden Girls game, I want to be involved.
You can take all her money for that game.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up and take all of my money. Granted, it's not a lot, but I'll give you everything I got. No, there is a Hogwarts Legacy game coming out, and all it says is holiday 2022.
What is
It's
it?
going to be an open world RPG with a Harry Potter coding.
Okay, this sounds interesting.
Okay.
So you won't be playing as Harry Potter or any of the other, main characters or meeting them because this game is set in the late 1800s.
And Harry Potter was the 1700s. Okay.
No, but we'll let you continue thinking that. So there's a character creator. You can, once you've got your customized student, you can be the witch or wizard of your dreams. You'll get sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. You'll be able to freely roam the Hogwarts castle, taking part in classes, gossiping with friends, fighting friendly magic duels. And it looks like it looks like Quidditch is also involved in the game too. What, Rev? I'm going to regret this.
Can you be a monster?
It does not look like you can be a monster at this point. What?
Can you be evil?
I don't know. I don't know much about it. What, Rev?
I forgot.
No, you cannot get up and go to the bathroom.
Damn it!
So, I'm just excited to be able to walk around and explore the Hogwarts castle because, as soon as I read about Hogwarts Castle in the book the first time that I was reading it, I was like, I want to see this thing. And the movies give you a glimpse, whatever, and this is just a game, but I'll be the student walking around the castle. So, and you won't just be stuck at school hitting the books, so no, don't worry, it's not like School Simulator, Rev. So...
Go to the principal's office.
Right, but the reason why it could be if you wanted, I guess. So the reason why the game is taking place in the late 1800s is obviously so that your character is not going to be overshadowed by, more popular characters and the things going on in the time that we all know.
Yeah.
What? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this game looks absolutely amazing.
The graphics are amazing.
And I cannot wait for it.
So we didn't lose B to WoW.
But we're
gonna lose her to this.
Yes. 100%. This is going to take over my life.
DC Universe Online, not a B thing. But this.
100%.
New World
so thank you.
Didn't steal B away, but this.
Warner Brothers and Avalanche Games, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is going to be my life.
It looks amazing.
Nice.
And I can't wait to play it.
You get to fly a broom.
Well, duh, it's Harry Potter. How do you think you play Quidditch? You have not seen Harry Potter or read the books, have you?
No, he hasn't.
What, Rev?
Does that mean like you can use spells on people?
Yes, that's what it means by magic duels.
Cursing them?
Maybe.
And the spells that you're not allowed to use?
Fighting
and can you be evil? Can you join the dark side? Can you become a Sith?
I don't know yet. I guess you'll have to play the game to find out.
Yeah, that's Star Wars. My bad.
You are the dark side, Rev.
I am. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so 100%. this game is gonna take over my life. So as soon as it comes out, it's been nice knowing you guys. I'm done. I'm gone. Well, it's been nice knowing Specs.
There we go. That sounds more realistic.
Wow.
All right. So look.
Listen.
Collaborate and listen.
I'm done. No, this is...
Rev is back with the
not... He is, and... I got 2 words for you. We're going back to the WWE now? Got 2 words for you.
I thought this was Family Feud. I'm like, what is wrong?
He's over here talking Degeneration X. She's over there playing Family Feud. And I'm just sitting here going, Great Scott! B's talking about traveling back in time. Last week we talked about how freaking awesome Christopher Lloyd is, and he did that public service announcement. So now we're going to talk about Back to the Future.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I need to talk about Back to the Future. Because I need to talk about Christopher Lloyd. Me too. We never did get that. Nope. And I swear to God, if anyone ever tells me 2 damn wheels on the ground is a hoverboard, you are not hovering on anything. I will grab a dictionary, open it to the letter A, show you the meaning of the word hover, and then smack you with the dictionary. You are not hovering!
Tell us how you really feel.
God,
but
that
I feel
pissed
the same
me
way.
off so bad. Look, I got a hoverboard.
The
you
vein
got
in
a
your forehead.
freaking skateboard with 2 wheels. That's also for lazy people because you ain't even got to freaking do nothing. Anyways,
he digresses, and we're moving on.
Back to the Future. Let's jump into that. Because guess what? I got 2 things to say about Christopher Lloyd. One of which has nothing to do with Christopher Lloyd, but has to do with his character. Doc Brown from Back to the Future and Lego and taking all of my damn money because now there is a DeLorean Back to the Future Lego set that is dropping on April 1st of 2022.
Nice.
Dude, this thing
I'll
looks
be buying that also.
Freaking amazing, and it's actually like legit good size as well.
Ooh.
And it's actually going to be a 3-in-1 Lego set because you can create the DeLorean from Back to the Future 1 that had the actual hook that caught the freaking line crossing the street with the electric. It's got the version from Back to the Future 2 where the wheels actually go up under and hover, as well as our Back to the Future 3 when they were pushing it on the train tracks with the lack of wheels and the freaking hook folded down on the front and blah blah blah, and the little canister dispensers and everything you need to make this awesome freaking DeLorean. And it looks amazing, and it comes with a hoverboard. I'm sure it does not actually hover because it's a damn toy.
That'd be funny if it did.
That would. That'd be the coolest thing ever. Like, oh my God, look, this thing hovers, but your stupid board with 2 wheels, no, that rolls. But yes. So Lego is now going to be taking more of our money because now there is a
I think they're getting enough of my money this year.
Did you buy the Titanic yet?
No.
Are you kidding me?
I don't have room in my house for the Titanic.
I'm going to need to rent this storage unit. What for? Legos.
A Lego set.
Yeah, pretty much.
How many
Just
Legos
one Lego
you got?
set.
One.
One set. That's it.
Oh, I just want to get the Titanic Lego set, and I want to get like an iceberg Lego set, and I want to break that SOB in half and just let it go down. It'd be like a realistic replica, right?
Wow.
What?
What? Too soon?
Clearly it's not. Oh. So yes.
Don't worry, that wasn't a movie spoiler. Since I haven't seen
y'all
the movie.
don't know that the Titanic freaking hit the damn iceberg and went down,
right
like
ahead.
Seriously, there is something wrong with y'all.
Right?
So yes, Lego Back to the Future, awesome freaking set. But I
Okay.
said there's 2 things about Christopher Lloyd.
Mm-hmm. What was the
That
other
was
one?
So I'm sitting there the other day, and as usual, insomnia kicks in, and I can't sleep. So I said to myself, I say, "Hey, Rev."
So you beat a game like I do?
No. I say, hey, Rev, because I speak to myself in that manner. And I say, hey, Rep, you haven't watched Boba Fett yet. You should watch Boba Fett. So I sat down and I watched the whole Boba Fett series on Disney Plus. And yeah, freaking amazing show. I loved it just as I do all the Star Wars stuff that they put on there. They did an incredible job with it. I can't wait to see more. But, you know, spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, it does have elements of The Mandalorian in there, which makes me, again, think, hey, Mandalorian, I've seen 2 seasons of that. That is freaking awesome. It definitely does add elements of, you know, kind of hinting at possibilities of where we'll be going with the next season of Mandalorian within Boba Fett. And then I'm online yesterday or day before, or one of these days, I never remember which, and I happened to see that Christopher Lloyd is joining season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Ooh.
Yes. Now, his actual role within the show is kind of under lock and key right now. They haven't actually said the character that he will be playing or how much of a role or anything like that, but it just, yes, so much yes. I mentioned him last week and just how awesome I have thought he was with that little public service announcement that Ryan Reynolds and God, I forgot his name again.
Favorite time of the year.
Yes. And I was talking about him, and it's funny because I haven't seen too much from Christopher Lloyd as of recently. And then all of a sudden I see him popping up here, I see him popping up there, and now, boom, he's going into Mandalorian season 3.
Now he's everywhere.
Yes. So for those of y'all that haven't seen the first 2 seasons yet, I highly suggest go ahead and watching them. Present company excluded.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Because y'all ain't going to watch the damn thing. Specs ain't going to watch it. B barely even knows what Star Wars is.
Nah.
She knows enough to mostly not get it confused with Spaceballs.
It's stars fighting each other.
No, that was Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, it was.
That was great, by the way.
It was.
They need to bring that back.
Well, you would have to have, you know, a TV service such as MTV to be able to show it, but yeah, we don't do that anymore.
No.
But yeah, that's all I have for that now. Once I hear more about, you know, what Christopher Lloyd's actual persona will be.
They'll keep that under lock and key for
a while.
Yeah,
of course they will. But if we hear anything, of course we will make mention of it. But at least we know now that he will be in it. And I am definitely looking forward to see where that's going. So,
heck yeah. Cool.
But that's officially all I got for this week. I got no other stories.
Me neither.
I'm good.
What?
I only had the one thing today.
That's it? We just ran through it? We're done?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're done.
All right, Mario Kart time.
Mario Kart time.
I mean, I want to thank everyone for listening to us, and y'all are just so hella awesome, and you're the greatest. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel yet, you should totally do that. Otherwise, I'm going to fire B and replace her. I mean...
Wow.
What?
Oh, just bring the trash talk into the cart, okay?
Threats work sometimes, right? Like, people actually like you, so maybe they'll actually subscribe and like the videos. I have a few
fans.
And more than me and him combined. Oh.
Wow.
As always, though, y'all, stay awesome, and we'll catch you next week.
Yes, bye.
Bye, everyone.